Prince Harry's latest political move highlights double standards and blatant sexism with Meghan Markle when it comes to gender in the royal family, an expert has claimed. Daniela Elser pointed out Harry's move to support a campaign to waive immigration fees for foreign-born military veterans in the UK this week, which she says was met with no backlash as she compared it to his wife's political stances. Over recent months, Meghan has received widespread criticism and was slammed after she wrote a letter to U.S. politicians, lobbying for paid parental leave. She then mentioned it on a podcast with New York Times Deal Book Summit and then again on The Ellen Show and said, "As a mom of two, I will do everything that I can to make sure that we can implement that for people." But Elser says that Harry and Meghan have received a completely different reception when speaking on politics. For her, opprobrium and a lot of chest-thumping. And for him, crickets, Elser told. On Tuesday, former Defense Minister Johnny Mercer told politicians that he had spoken to Harry about the immigration campaign and said the Duke told him that it is morally right to change the current rules. Elser then highlighted that both Harry and Meghan have done their bit for the Queen and country as she referenced Harry's support to veterans and Meghan lobbying for parental leave. She commented, "It's hard to say for sure what a man marrying into the Queen's family would face if the situation were reversed." The last holder of the Y chromosome to wed a working member of the House of Windsor was Princess Anne's second husband, Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence in 1992. After Tim's union with Anne, the majority of the royal I-dos which have followed have been commoner women marrying princes. Elser then said commoner women who marry into the family have all walked into a blistering trial by tabloid. These women, having traded relatively normal lives for royal captivity, were all, to start with, too much of something. Anything. Everything, she added. Just imagine the deluge of chuntering and indignantly puffed-up chests which Meghan would have faced if it had been she, and not Harry, who had thrown their weight behind the Commonwealth veterans' visa legislation. You would have been able to hear the uproar from here. She added, "It is a shy but unimpeachable fact that women, part of the royal family or not, face an acute degree of scrutiny, criticism and blame that men never, ever will. The longest-serving sovereign in British history might be female, but both inside and outside of palace gates, sexism, miserably, is still alive and kicking." The surveys also found that Meghan's popularity has dropped sharply here and across the Atlantic. It follows her apology to the Court of Appeal last week that she did not reveal she had cooperated with the authors of controversial biography Finding Freedom. There were also shock disclosures of emails revealing she acknowledged a letter to her father could be leaked. A newspaper reported the aide as saying, "Perhaps this gives them the understanding of why the royals don't like to get into court cases. It's not like this wasn't going to happen. There is no gleeful dancing about it, nobody is wearing the told you so t-shirt, they are family members." Meghan has also attracted recent criticism for using her royal title when making a series of cold calls to U.S. politicians to lobby for federal paid parental leave. Asked should the couple use their royal titles for business or political purposes, 73% in the UK and 59% in the US said they should stop.